Hi guys, it's dkwan here. Today I want to give you guys some updates about Underground Arena. In my previous video, I didn't mention about the files, in what situation we can use them and how to use them. So I thought of making a new video just for files, those cutie little guys. I will show you guys exactly how to play with files in this video. Guys, if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button to get more updates like this, and make sure to check out my description section for more details and timeline. I always put there so that you can have an easy jump in and skip around. Before I talk about the files, quick update about the Underground Arena defense team. In your Underground Arena defense team, if you don't want to get attacked by other players, you can just hit the first NPC and second NPC, and you can just camp there and you still get your defense time rewards hourly. Also guys, make sure to complete your runs before the arena closing date and time, so that at least you can end some of the defense and attack points. So let's get started. What are files? They're Dr. race and they come with their own merits. They can help you fight in the battle, and sometimes they can even help you win in those fights against high level player, high CP player, high CP team. As you can see, their mission is let us help you win. So please guys, make use of files when you're in the Underground Arena. There are 4 different types of files. Heal Doctor, it comes with 100 merits. It removes all debuff from allies and heal all allies by 30%. And Cheerleading Doctor comes with 100 merits also. It's increased the attack of all allies by 50% for 1 turn, which is pretty awesome. Next is Bombardment Doctor, deals soul damage to all enemies equal to 30% of their max HP. And here comes my all-time favorite Chair Shot Doctor, deals soul damage to the enemy with the highest attack that is equal to 10% of the enemy's max HP, and inflicts the physical effects that's called stun for 3 turns, and which cannot be resisted. Guys, this is really awesome. I use this a lot in the Underground Arena. This comes in really handy in some of the scenario. Just take notes guys, it doesn't work with if there is a Fahrenheit immune to debuff passive leader skill ability. It doesn't work with that. You can see here when the bash, it doesn't happen, it doesn't stand. And another one is if there is a trend immune ability is up, it doesn't stand as well. So you just have to take note of this. Okay, you can stand them when these buffs are up. So lastly is Sling. Sling is going to remove all buff from the enemies, and I only find the usage of Slims in a defense team. I don't really see him appear in the attack team. How to use them? Well, you just have to click this devil icon here right beside your team, and you'll see what files are available, and you pick the one most valuable to you. And also guys, don't forget to adjust your team merits after you have included files in your team. When to use them? Well, one thing definitely sure is Medina secret steal. There's deals that you have to bring them but you cannot use them. And another one is when you're fighting against high rating, high level, high CP team, files come in pretty handy, and they can even help you win the fight, and they can be pretty strong if you use them correctly in the right situation. Let me show you guys some of the clips that I have played last week. In this clips, I have Bombardment Doctor, Cheerleading Doctor. I choose Bombardment Doctor, but I could have chosen Cheerleading Doctor since I have 2 AoE damage dealer here, Elena and Rita. But whatever guys, just want to make this clip. Using Bombardment Doctor is pretty straightforward. It deals soul damage to 30% of enemy max HP. So it means the more HP enemy team has, the more damage will be dealt to them. And the next is Cheerleading Dexter. It increased the attack of all allies by 50%. Definitely useful if you have one or more AoE damage dealer in your team, like if you are having Elena or Reader or Mikazuki or even Sophia. You name it, any AoE damage dealer, this spell goes really well. Make sure you cast this before you're going for AoE damage, alright? Next one is Heal Dexter. I really love this one too. How I decide to use this is I usually bring my healer trend and most of my attack, but if I can't bring my healer due to restricted Elunes, so I will bring Heal Dexter because it can remove all debuff and heal all allies by 30%. Basically it's the same as Leska S3. If you don't know who is Leska, it's Epic Elunes, the panda guy. Another situation is if you see Fahrenheit or any other tank Elunes in your opponent team, they're going to provoke you. Like this opponent, he has 3 tanks, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get provoked on my Elena in any 10. So you can see my Elena's got provoked in 10-16. The next 10 is the opponent Elena. So now is the good time to remove all debuff from my Elena and let my Elena take over with her spells before the enemy opponents start using her spell. So that is the game changer, alright? Just for your info, if you want to see your opponent's stats, you can press on opponent Elunes for 2 to 3 seconds and you will see this magnifying glass icon, and click on that. It will give you more information about the opponent Elunes, like attack speed, attack power, attack and crit power and all this stuff. Okay. Finally, this is my favorite chair shot Dexter. I tend to use this a lot more. To be honest, I use this one most of the time. It has low merit, it's 10 the highest attack Elunes for 3 turns and deal small amount of damage. I couldn't ask for more. This is so good. As you can see here, my rebirth got disabled by Elena, and I can cast my trend as 2 here, but I don't want the opponent Elena to keep casting the spells, because the more spells she casts, the faster she becomes. Cause I know a lot of players put in purple gems in her skill set, and some of the players already maxed out her attack speed to 400. So I'm going to stand her and keep her quiet for next 3 turns, and that should give me enough time to kill opponent Elena. So once you kill all the TBS, consider you have already wins, guys. Alright guys, I'll post the full gameplay of using files. I know these clips that I have are not the best, but I believe you can do better than me, and I hope you have some idea for using files and how to use them efficiently in your underground arena fights. And I hope it helped some of the player in their progression as well. As always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you're lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you're lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh, here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come, my tears, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat. We rise up from the dust and clear my throat.
Everything changes.